Hey everyone, how often were your code samples or projects or repositories were rejected from interview because they were not so appealing or the interviewer didn't feel confident enough about your project? So hey everyone, I'm Kavile Koparkar. I work around and create content around open source, DevOps and cloud native ecosystem. And in this playlist, we will be seeing how you can manage your GitHub project at the best and can make most out of your git all the GitHub features and use them creatively in order to make a good impression about your project. While we are at it, let's go quickly into one of the repositories. I might try, or we will create a new repository. Let's see how that goes, but let's see what all are the features and what we will be focusing on in this playlist. And again, if you want, you can just request the video about a certain feature and I will make a video about it. So we will be seeing the issues, the playlist, and the most important thing you should know about GitHub, like one of the most important thing is that there are multiple features about GitHub and you can enable or disable them if you are not using or using them, right? And that creates a really big difference, because if you just go and see if this is my project and you see projects and it is empty, if you go to wiki it is empty, right? And that does not create a really good impression. So we can actually go ahead here and remove these whatever we are not using, and it will create much more good impression when they are seeing your product. So whenever they go to any of these features, they know they will find something there. Any small thing can reduce the value of your project which you have put a lot of efforts in. So again, the second thing is, first of all, you go in the settings and if you are watching this and you are trying to follow along, just go to your repository and disable all the features you are not using, so it becomes much more cleaner here. The second part is, go to this settings over here and add the description to your project. If it's live, then website, and add all the relevant tags and topics here, because this helps in discovery of your project, right? So add those all here, because in from the next video we will be focusing more into the other features, so I won't be able to give like these are not like too much difficult to understand and implement, so that's why I'm just including it in the same introductory video. So and this will be like switched on, like this will be checked from the starting. So if you are not using these releases, packages and environments, just disable it as I have done, so it becomes really like cleaner here. These are the suggestions that you won't be seeing because I am logged into my account, that's why I'm seeing this, but you won't be seeing this, so that's not an issue. So for instance, if this is enabled as always, you will see it remains blank. See, this remains blank. Releases, packages and environment does not show up here. So see, this is blank and that is not really good. So just disable if you are not using it and just save it. You can fill out the information. The next thing is do check out this security stuff. This won't be available outside, so if anyone is seeing your project, that won't really be able to see the security stuff here. Only the reporting stuff will be there, but good practice that you go ahead and make sure your project is secure enough and all the good practices are being maintained, and policy and advisories, so you can actually check that out. I'm not going to focus on that, because in this playlist we are going to focus on how it appeals to the people who are trying to access your project, and not the best practices inside. Obviously there will be including the best practices which you can follow inside the project, so that's why I'm telling you that, so you can actually enable all these services, but I'm not going to focus extensively on this. Again, if you want a video, let me know, I will do that as well. The next thing, very essential thing, is go to your insights and check everything. So say suppose so this is pulse, so how much one author is there, so this might be your chance to invite other people to your project, contributing to your project and stuff. So check out contributors, their graph as well. See, two contributors, I have recently got one contributor that are contributing. So there is no for community there is no discussion open. If you want you can open, this is not mandatory, but see I'm going one by one here and seeing if I should be doing this. And if you want a discussion to add one more layer of a professional community feel to your project, then please go ahead and start and set up the discussions. Then the community standard, this is very very essential, and you can see and this will be similar for most of your projects, so that's why I'm showing this. So first of all, I have added the description, I have a readme, but many people forget this. So do add, just click here add, and you will be able to add a code of conduct for your project. So just say contributor, just click here. So at enforcement add, so I will just add uh something like that, or I will just put my username, something like that. um uh, maybe reported, so I will just give my email here, so something like that, and just review and submit. And see my code of conduct is being added. I'll just for this is not a really good practice, but I am doing it just to show you. So doc um, coc added. And one more thing that you see, I have added a kind of doc here. I will be making a dedicated video on commit good practices and show you really cool stuff you can do with a simple commit message, and that really shows off uh, your interest in projects and your yeah, involvement in the project. So make sure you stick around for that video for coming. So just commit the file and you have code of conduct on your project. So now if we go to insights community standards, so see the code of conduct is added. It's super easy. So if you are just following around, go ahead and add all this contributing md license, add security policy. I have already have issue template for this. Go ahead, you can add issue templates. If you want the video on issue templates and get a pull requests, let me know, because this is not the scope of this playlist, but I will be more than happy to include if you all want that. Then pull request template, just add it from here. Then you can go ahead and check traffics, network folks and stuff. This is not like, this is for like stats and stuff, but the most important part is community standards. So make sure you have added all these community standards and included them. So if I personally am checking a repository, I just go to community standards and see if your project has community standards, and if it has all this green, then the impression is already very good, because someone who has experience in open source knows how important this stuff is, and they will most probably check this. And if you have all this checked, then that really creates a good impression. So if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel and add the playlist, so you get notified about the videos coming in this playlist. And we will be seeing what all features you can use about the project and everything you want to know about repository management and elevating your GitHub project. So see you in the next video. Bye.